Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage the subject of Brief Encounter, Gregory Crewdson, its director, Ben Shapiro, and Jonathan Lethem.
As a photographer, I feel like I'm responsible for every aspect of what's in the picture, in the frame. And unlike a movie, it's forever frozen in time, so there's that scrutiny, that every little detail means something.
One of the pieces that I was asked to make was about Gregory, and I had seen his photographs and knew his work and spent a couple days filming, and then actually got hired by another television show a few years later to make another program about him, a longer piece. And after that, I just was so interested in the process and interested in him, and he had seen a little bit how I worked, and so I just proposed that we make this a longer-term project.
To me, watching the movie is very moving, but also painful in a lot of ways, because it reflects 10 years of not only my life, but his life. And in that way, it's a kind of collaboration. And we had no inkling when we started off in this 10 years ago, or however long it was, that what would unfold.
Were you aware of how difficult it was for him to watch?
Yes, because he got up afterwards and said, "I have to get some air," and left and then texted me. I like it, but I have to
At the core, the pictures are so shaped and inspired by movies, but I think my job as a photographer at the core is very different from what you do as a writer or you do as a filmmaker. Is that in my photographs there's no beginning and no end. There's just this one particular frozen moment in time.
It's also true that any artist, and I'm sure you feel this, there's a secret film that lurks behind the film that you made that you're still thinking about, or you still feel its presence, but you couldn't bring it to the surface. And I think Richard Stern said every book conceals a book. That there's something else that you envision or that lurks there that's not on the surface, that you didn't produce, but its presence is felt.
In the end, my hope is that the pictures exist on their own, because that's really my main intention, that I want the photographs to exist in their own world as part of their own, and that the viewer is drawn into the world of the picture, and hopefully is touched and moved by it in some way.
Well, let's thank Jonathan Lethem, Ben Shapiro, and Gregory Crewdson.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.